I've made a mistake. I realized after we went off the air yesterday. Of course, remember that we are in our week of Thanksgiving here on the Bible Tract Echoes radio broadcast, but it came to my attention like a bolt of lightning that I was not very equitable yesterday. I was not very fair. You see, I'm sharing some responses. Some folks texted me what they are thankful for. I sent out a large text blast asking people, what are you thankful for this week? And I got dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens of responses. To God be the glory. We have a lot of thankful people that I'm friends with, people just like you. But I realized all I shared yesterday were responses from ladies. Now, there's nothing wrong with ladies, but I didn't mix in a single response from a gentleman, even though I got a bunch of them. So today, we're going to rectify that. You see, we're sharing responses. This week at least, is a listener-driven broadcast, and I'd love to hear from you. Now, I can tell you, we're not going to be able to get to every single response, but if you'd like to have what you're thankful for read out over the airwaves, where you're listening to right now, here's how you can do that. You can text me back, and you can do so right now. Here's the phone number. Take a moment, grab your phone, open your smartphone up, open that messaging app, put this phone number in. Okay, you ready? Here we go. 309. That's the area code, 309 316. You know how I always remember that? John 3:16. That's how I always remember that one. But 309 316, and then here we go, 7240. I don't know how I remember that one, but somehow I do. Here we go. One more time from the top. 309 316 7240. You text me, and here's the message I want you to send. I'm thankful for ... But don't put ... okay? You fill in the blank. What are you thankful for today? We're going to jump here in just a moment. We're going to jump in to, let's see here, where are we going to go? Larry. Where's Larry from? Huntington, West Virginia. Now, Larry, if you're listening right now, I'd love to hear what station you listen on. But Larry in Huntington, West Virginia says, now, this is a great way to start our second day of the week of Thanksgiving here on Bible Tract Echoes. Here's what he says. I'm thankful for the Lord Jesus Christ and my salvation. We could just pause here for the rest of the week. Let's talk about Jesus, the King of Kings is He. Now, at my home church, First Baptist Church of Dwight in Dwight, Illinois, that's where our family is based out of in full-time evangelism. At the close of each service, we sing that song. Let's talk about Jesus. Friend, when was the last time you talked about Jesus? Among your friends, your coworkers, your family, your neighbors? Maybe it's been a while. Maybe we need to be reminded to be thankful for Jesus. You know, things that I'm truly thankful for, I don't have trouble talking about. I hope today that you are truly thankful for Jesus Christ and for your salvation. Now, we talked about salvation yesterday. We could talk about it again today. Are you saved today? Are you born again? Read, if you'd like, the 3rd chapter of the book of John. If you're curious about what this concept of being born again is, I'd love to introduce you through the Bible, through God's holy word. We'll talk more about salvation very soon. Here's Miss Kimberly. We'll go back and forth here. We got gentleman Larry from West Virginia, now Kimberly from Beckley, West Virginia. There's 2 West Virginias. I got to be careful here, or it's not going to be fair because I'll keep mentioning people from West Virginia. Here we go. I'm so thankful, she says, for the knowledge and faith I can have in my Heavenly Father. He walks beside me in all things. Now, you say it's trite, you say it's a cliche, but do you remember that old poem, that little saying, that story about when you're walking down a beach beside the Lord and you look back and you see one set of footprints and you say, Lord, why'd you leave me alone? Why'd you let me go through the dark times alone? And he says, no, friend, that's when I carried you. I didn't leave you. That's why there's only one set of footprints. Well, that reminds me of the fact that, yes, he does walk beside us every day, but sometimes he's a shoulder to lean on, actually all the time. My question for you, friend, is how often do you lean on him? I'm so thankful for each and every one of these people that has responded. I'm going to try as well as I'm able. Now, you folks know, now don't laugh at this and don't say I know, but I can be a little bit wordy. I can even tend to be a little verbose, just a skush, just a bit. And so I'm going to try as well as I can to speed up just a little bit because we have so much to get through. Let's see. John from Gilman, Wisconsin. It's not West Virginia, from Wisconsin. Here's what John says. I'm thankful for my salvation. Now, I hope we hear that again and again and again. I'm never going to get tired of people being thankful for their salvation. John says, I'm thankful for my salvation, my church, that's a good one, my family, and VCY America for all the great programs they provide for us to listen to. Now, let me give you something I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for each and every one of the radio networks and stations that carry Bible Tract Echoes. Now, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to forget some, but let me do my best from memory. Of course, as John mentioned, VCY America, they're, of course, nationwide network and based out of Wisconsin. Just got to meet Jim Schneider. Had a great time on Crosstalk with him, not but a few weeks ago, but they're great folks there. Then FBN, based out of North Carolina. Good folks, again, nationwide. I think of WGVD. That's my hometown station, based out of my home church, the Gospel Voice of Dwight. Let's see, WVGV. That's West Virginia's Gospel Voice, administered and directed by my good friend, Evangelist Oliver Areza. I'm listing off the networks, the radio stations that carry this very program. I'm thankful for WYTJ. And another friend, Pastor Doug Castle there in Linton, Indiana. Good folks. Now, who else am I missing? Of course, the Bible Truth Radio. What else? Let me think here. As soon as I sign off today, I'm going to think about 3 or 4 more. So if you're listening on a station and a network that I have not mentioned, would you contact me? You can say something like this. You knucklehead. Or maybe be nice. Hey, sir, you forgot this station, and I want to hear from you. Please let me know. You can text me 309-316-7240. But let's back up for a second here. He said he's thankful for his salvation, his church, and his family. Friend, I hope that you have a good church home that you can attend, and I hope this Thanksgiving time frame that you will be able to get together with your family. Now, let me say this very quickly. We don't have a whole lot of time. I said I wasn't going to be wordy. I guess that was a half-truth, or maybe just a complete untruth, but I do want to tell you something. This is not the time to have knockdown dragouts about politics. This is not the time to tell everyone else what you think of the myriad of issues that are at hand in the news cycle right now, okay? This is not the time. When you're sitting down over that stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the green beans and the sweet potato casserole and the turkey and maybe even you have ham, maybe you really live it up for Thanksgiving, can I say, this is a time for family. This is a time to be thankful for your family. You say, I don't get along with my family. Can I say, friend, that you should? You say, that's a little blunt. No, friend, you absolutely should. Now, I was not intending on having a preaching time during this week of Thanksgiving, but let me say this as forcefully as I can. Spend some time with your family and do your best. Actually, do beyond your best, because I have people all the time that tell me, oh, I did my best. I tried, but they kept saying things about the Republicans or Democrats, and they said things about vaccines or not vaccines, and they kept saying things about this or that. Can I tell you, friend? Swallow your pride, maybe, just maybe, consider shutting your mouth and get along with your family this week. If you have not made plans to be together with your family, call them up. Call that estranged brother or sister and say, hey, just want to let you know, I know we've had some hard times in the past, and don't go into any more detail than that, but say this, I love you. I'm thankful for you. I hope you have a good week, and if you'd like to, I'd love to get together. Now, because of geographic separation, all those things, you may not have that ability, but you should call your parents if they're living on Thursday. You should call your son or your daughter, your brother or your sister. You should speak to them. Tell them you love them. Tell them you're thankful for them. Now, I don't know how we got off on that. John, this is your fault. Gilman, Wisconsin, this is your fault. You brought up family. But in all seriousness, if this helps one of you realize how important it is, how important family is, then it'll be all worth it. We got time for one more. Here we go. Lisa from Granite Bay, California. This is the first one from the West Coast. She says this. Oh, man, I should have given more time for this one, but get this here. I'm thankful for the life I had with my husband, deceased now for over a year, but he taught me so much about the love of God and who God really is that I am eternally grateful that he was in my life. You want to talk about a good segue from the topic of family we were just discussing? Oh my goodness, Lisa, thank you so much from California. I'm thankful for the life I had with my husband, deceased now for over a year. Can I tell you, last Thanksgiving was the first Thanksgiving Lisa didn't have in probably years and maybe decades without her husband? Can I tell you, be thankful for what you have while you have it? What if you woke up today with only what you thanked God for yesterday? Now, John, he would have his church and his family. He would have his radio programs that he likes to listen to. But what about you, friend? Life is a vapor, appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. Many already today and yesterday have thanked God for their salvation. Let me ask you, do you know Christ as your Lord and Savior? If you have questions about that, I'd love to hear from you. I had a young man from Wisconsin actually message me not long ago, and he asked me some questions about what does it mean to be born again. Maybe you have questions about that. You can text me at 309-316-7240. I can't tell you what a blessing it is, and I can't tell you how thankful I am that you would be listening to this broadcast right now. Would you join us? We're getting so close to Thanksgiving. We're going to keep being thankful all this week, and maybe for the rest of our lives. Have a great day for His glory. Stay thankful, and God bless you.
Thank you for joining us today for Bible Tract Echoes, a ministry of Bible Tracts Incorporated. If you would like to receive a free sample packet of all of our tracts, you can contact us by calling 309-828-6888. That's 309-828-6888. Our mailing address is P.O. Box 188, Bloomington, Illinois, 61702. A faster way to contact us is to go to our website at BibleTractsInc.org. That's BibleTractsInc.org. There you will find more information about our ministry and details on how you can support Bible Tracts Incorporated. Thanks for listening, and may the Lord richly bless you as you serve Him.